What is up, everyone, and welcome back. Today we are checking out the new information for Solo Leveling Arise. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. We are also live over on Twitch and all that fun stuff. Link is down below in the description. What's up, Last Shinobi and Sasuke? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. So we're going to start off by just live reacting to this post here. So we're going to be live from maybe about an hour. I don't really know how long their stream will be, but it seems like it's starting in a couple of minutes, so I didn't want to miss anything. So we'll see what happens. If you guys have been playing, let me know how things have been going for you. Have you been enjoying the game? Has it gotten stale for you? Things like that. Let me know. Also, earlier today I put up a video reacting to some some Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and God, man, that looks so amazing. How many of you guys are excited about that game as well? Let me pull that back up. What's up, big Otis? Otis, right? Brandon, what's up? It's been kind of hard. Well, it depends what part got hard for you. Because you progress through certain things for different reasons, or through different ways, right? Depending on what you're taking on, you maybe use a different team, you maybe use different characters, different skills. There's a lot of different ways to advance if you get stuck or things get hard. But solo leveling does have a high skill curve, I want to say. When you start playing some of the end game content, unless you're going to just wail out, it does have a very high content piece to it, where you've got to have really that, and also min-maxed characters too. Whether you're spending money or not, you really have to have investments in the right characters, things like that too. And it does get a little tricky, because that's challenge content has been their desired form of content to put out. So everything that they're putting out is challenge content. So yeah, it can get a little tricky like that. I can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be super dope. Hi. What's up, Cordray? Story, to be honest, that's fair. I mean, my last gameplay video, I was struggling with chapter 17. I need to go back. I'm pretty sure I can progress through that much faster. I'm going to start finishing my story content really soon here, because I'm really behind in the story. I haven't touched reverse. I'm like chapter 8 hard. Like I'm very, very, very far behind. But it's because I've been saving all that for like streams that I haven't done. So I need to get back into streaming more. But thank you guys for tuning into this one. I know it was pretty last second out of nowhere, but thank you. And then the dungeons, I've been looking at your guides though, so hey, nice. Yeah, it just kind of depends what you're taking on, but hopefully those helped. I'm capped at 55k power in solo leveling with who? Sung Jinu? You're not truly capped. It just kind of depends on how you progress past it, right? There's a lot of different things you can do to enhance his power. One thing is to invest mainly in strength. Beside the utility of perception, investing in strength seems to give you a better bonus from what I hear, if you're just looking for pure power level. But also other things like leveling his skills, runes, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of ways to go up. But aside from that, though, a lot of it honestly comes from weapon advancements. You get a huge chunk of power level from weapon advancements and investments. So level 100 weapons, advanced at level 100 weapons, things like that. Like, it really feeds a lot into the power. Why did they start this 15 minutes early if it isn't actually starting? Okay, so I should have started at 6 like I thought. Okay, no worries. I'll just chat it with you guys. So since you guys are here, send me some questions, Q&A style, and I'll just chat with you guys. Charles, thank you for subscribing. If anyone else is new, make sure you subscribe. I'd appreciate it big time. 15 FFS. Yeah, I don't know why they said it started at 5:45, but whatever. Everyone in the chat over here is hella funny. How long has Global been out? So Global's been out for a month and a half now? It's been about a month and a half, right? I mean, so like the early access, these comments are killing me. The early access came out in, I think, the end of March, right? So I've been playing that long, but I think Global was about a month and a half, 5 weeks, something like that. Solo leveling needs a better way to farm artifacts. Perhaps trade 5 purple gear for 1 yellow gear. It's not too bad when you get to the higher difficulties. It's just getting to the higher difficulties takes time, right? But you can do it even if you don't meet the recommended power. You just got to have the right investments, things like that, and you can do it. It just takes time. Like I said earlier in the stream, a lot of Solo Leveling Arise's content is challenge based. So it's like, you know, it's either you're going to be taking on something that's technically based on their own recommendations, probably too hard for you to take on. So that's where your investments, min-maxing in characters and your own skill level, actually playing the game, you know, obviously factor in. Your selection of choice, like with your skills, things like that, all that is a factor, right? But I think ultimately, eventually, you can clear most of it. So I don't really think it's too bad. I think trading would be cool. Don't get me wrong. I think it'd be cool, but I don't know that they need that. From what I saw, though, with the new artifacts coming out, what, tomorrow? Are they coming out tomorrow? You can exchange for those at least. That's nice, right? Just beat Carglagon Chapter 18 a couple days ago, level 75. Pretty rough. Yeah, you know, if you're level 75, unless you spent a good bit, you're probably punching up a lot in terms of power versus the recommended number. Were you in red? Being in red totally sucks. It absolutely sucks. But nice. I still have not beaten 17. I'm going to finally do that tomorrow. I'll finally do it. I hit a roadblock, and I was like, you know what? I don't really care right now. And then other things popped up, and I just never got around to it. A normal? Yeah, for sure. Never mind the game, though. How you been? I've been doing pretty good. If anyone else is new here, by the way, send me some questions. We're just going to chat for another 11 minutes here. I've been doing pretty good. Had Father's Day this weekend, so that was cool to hang out with my family. My 2 kids. If you guys are new or didn't know, I have 2 toddlers, a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. It's pretty fun, though. It's hectic, but it's fun. You know, just chill with them for the most part. My wife took me out on Saturday, and then for Father's Day on Sunday made me food. So I almost had like a father weekend. So it was nice. It's part of the reason why I didn't upload. Also, for whatever reason, like on Monday of so like I guess a week ago today, maybe a week and a half ago, I got some sort of foot injury or something, and my foot wasn't terribly swollen, but the soles of one of my feet was like really, really sore. And so my office here for recording and stuff is upstairs, so it was like I couldn't make it upstairs the last couple of days. I could barely walk on that foot. It was pretty painful, but today it feels really good. Not 100, but really good, where I have most of my mobility back. But, yeah. So I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully everyone watching is as well. Super Saiyan Blue Exotic. I kind of just answered that. You kind of asked the same question, but thank you. What are your biggest problems with the game, and how would I fix it? I'm doing Cerberus Tier 9 and Spider Tier 10. Oh, so yeah, you're responding to the artifacts thing. Okay, well, you're playing the harder stages for the most part, so that makes sense then. If you're still experiencing trouble with that, then yeah, I get it at that point. What's my biggest problem? I don't personally have a huge problem. I think some of the in-game economy still kind of sucks. For a lot of the resources, it's kind of hard to get a lot of it. Still, like, it's a brand new game, so it's gonna eventually lighten up. But you know, the higher level artifact enhancement pieces, the higher level skill scrolls, that light like hourglass thing, not the mark, unless it's called a mark, but the higher level one that you need for the higher skill levels. That thing's like impossible to get, apparently. And various other resources in game I can point out. Just the in-game, the gold is a little bit better, but it's still crap because it still is just so core to the game. So like that's also a problem. So just resources in game in terms of that type of stuff is more what I would point towards. I know when you say resources, more people probably think like, you know, ways to get more summons, and I'm not really on that. I'm sure that dries up a good bit when you've completed all the content like any other game. But that's mainly it. What do you guys think? What are your main gripes with the game right now? What weapons do you think are the best? The Dark SSRs and the Thetis Grimoire. I haven't got a lot of experience with Skady, however the hell you pronounce that thing. So I don't really have a comment on that. So it's just, in my opinion, the dark weapons. But I also think that so many of the weapons are really, really, really freaking good when they start getting advances. And like their last advance is freaking nutty on a lot of them. For example, the longsword. What is it? The third advance where it gets the effect regardless of if you land the counter. That's damn good. Like that's super damn good. The huntsman, that first dupe on them, giving it sunder and whatever, is like super strong too. It's just those dark weapons. For example, the scythe I think is terrible without at least one dupe. It's borderline unusable in my opinion. I think it's the worst weapon by far without any dupes. So, but when it gets a dupe, all of a sudden it shoots towards the top of the list because of usability, right? And then all the damn advancements on the plum sword are insane. Moonshadow is super good, right? Although I will say, full disclosure, I don't have Moonshadow. I've just seen a lot of gameplay of it. It's damn good. And the Grimoire is super good without any dupes, but when it gets that first dupe, it goes crazy. So I think a lot of weapons are just. I don't really know that there's a literal bad weapon. I think if I have to highlight one, it would probably be the mace. That's probably the worst one, but even that I think is okay. It's just okay, right? I think to be fair, I think the fire SR weapons are better than that one, but it is what it is. That sounds bad. Yeah, it was pretty terrible. It was pretty terrible. I'm still trying to get into the game. What do you mean by that? Like, are you unable to play the game, or are you just not all that interested? What do you mean? Are you late? No, we're gonna start in 6 minutes, bro. Yeah, for a very recent game, it's doing really well. It's just that the in-game events are weird, making it seem like we should always be waiting for events to upgrade our camps. So that's a funny thing. I don't know why they designed the game that way. It's actually a really stupid design choice to say that you should only ever do most of the stuff on your account when there's an event ongoing. It's an extremely stupid design choice. I haven't seen any other game do that, and I've played dozens and dozens and dozens of gacha games over the years, especially over the time I've been doing this, like the last 9 years, which is actually when gacha games really started to take off out here in this part of the world anyway. So I've basically been playing games the entire day. So anyway, it just is weird. I don't know why they would do that, but that is the case. You almost should never salvage anything ever, pretty much. I mean, you can. There's reasons too. But if you want to really min-max on some of those events, you're going to need those extra dupes, so it hamstrings you from doing that. If you want to really do well in those other events, also, you want to save all your dupes until an event runs, and then do it then. If you want to level up anything, you want to do it then. Like, it's weird. It's really weird. But at least you get rewards for it. You get rewarded for your patience, I guess. It's just, a lot of times I kind of just say screw it, because what I realized with those events, after the first couple times they ran them in closed in early access, the pre-global launch version. Thank you for the sub. If anyone else is new, make sure you subscribe. Thanks. One thing I realized really quickly was that those events are every few days, so it doesn't really. What you could do is you could wait for one and like hoard and wait, but realistically, the average player is only completing a few of those milestones because they're so damn frequent you get to a point where if you're like not summoning because you're trying to save and stuff, you just kind of can't do anything in those events anyway unless you spend money. It's a weird design structure. So I realized like just basically not to care much about it. Like I went really hard in some of them, and the ones that I guess if you were gonna worry about it, the ones I would worry about would be the ones with leaderboards. To be fair, most of them do, I'm pretty sure, have leaderboards. But even then, the rewards for like that group and all that stuff, all that crap's it's not great. It's just kind of whatever. So, long story short, you could wait for that, but I've started to just also blow through that and not really wait. Because there's not a ton of reason why, because it's not like the rewards are amazing. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Also, hit that thumbs up, guys. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. DFree Live? I know, huh? It's been a while. What materials are more valuable? Because everything feels valuable to me. I mean, everything is. Everything is pretty valuable. Must be sad. I don't. What did I miss? What must be sad? I don't know. What did I miss? I'm so confused. But yeah, everything is valuable. Like, what the most valuable would be is probably the stuff that you pretty much can't ever get. It's that stuff, right? Like the SSR blueprints, like these designs, whatever. Like those are probably the most valuable item in the entire game, right? Maybe those higher levels, like I said, skill scrolls. I mean, that's pretty much it. So, new update. Is it the new update? Well, we're gonna find out in 2 minutes, guys. Hey, D Holland, thank you for subscribing over on Twitch. I appreciate it big time. Or following over on Twitch, but thank you, I appreciate it. It's a new hunter, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not just going to be a new hunter. They're going to talk about a few things. Doing pretty good, J. Pete. Hope you are as well. Any other final questions here? Send them in the chat before we get started in the next minute and a half. And I'll see what I can do. Thank you. And again, everyone that's here, thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, very last second. I'm saving my tickets. What are you waiting for? Which character are you waiting for? How do you guys feel about all the original characters? I've said in my videos kind of why they're doing this. It's interesting, you know, kind of the logic behind them producing so many originals. Sage King, thank you for following on Twitch as well. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, we are live on Twitch. Check it out. Help me cook the books over there. Links down below in the description. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm eating good today. Nice. We all are, right? I just summoned it now. I have no more tickets. It's gonna be a while till I get more. Yeah. They are. It's not that they're putting out characters really fast, but it's definitely a decent pace. There seems to be a new character release every 2 weeks at this pace. It was slower. I don't want to say it was slower at first. It's just that we were in early access. It definitely wasn't. It was like one a month in early access, wasn't it? I swear they only dropped like 2 characters. So it was definitely slower then, but that's not surprising. All right, let me put my headphones on, by the way.
Kid Cat Power! I'll do my best, my friend Barry.
Oh, she looks really cool. Why is this quality so damn ass? It's 720.
Let's make today great!
And that's the highest option. Okay. That's really cool. That like water whip. That's cool. Hey JP, thank you for the subscription. Oh, the sound effects are awesome. A healer. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Thank you. Big meow. Oh my god. That was dope.
Arise.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. I was just under the desk. Last time I came out from under there was the last live stream, so thank you all for giving me a reason to stand up and then sequentially sit down.
Thank you.
Anyways, welcome to the second episode of the Solo Leveling Hunters Association Report, or SHARP for short. I'm CM Prism, your host for today's journey through the June 19th update.
Why is it
Today,
another
I'll
water
be introducing
character?
you to the new hunter, MEILIN Fisher, throwing out a few trivia questions,
Because we need
challenging
water
new
characters
content,
for
Workshop
Cerberus,
of Brilliant Light,
I guess.
and lastly, trying out the newest Battlefield of Time Season 2. Also, in the middle and at the very end, we will reveal a special coupon codes exclusively for our Sharp live stream.
Let's go!
So that's 2 this time, guys. Don't worry about it. Also, just letting you know, for the future, this is a test build and not my personal account. So if you see some errors or text errors or something like that, don't worry. Those won't be in the live build. So, without further ado, wait. What's this? Would you like to give the system a voice? Hey, chat.
What?
What do you think?
Hell no.
Yeah. I don't know why. You guys can see this too, right? Yeah. Okay. Looks like we're
can't
getting
see
a lot
shit,
of
buddy.
yeses in the chat. So let's go ahead and
No.
do it.
Hello,
Yes.
hunters. This is the system speaking.
Oh, hey, system. Good to see you. I mean, not actually see you, but good to hear you. What inspired you to get a voice?
I'm just here to help read some chat answers, give you some extra info about the game, and yeah,
Awesome.
be with you on this journey.
Yeah, I would say the first live stream was a little lonely, although the chat did a great job of keeping me company. But I think the system will be here to help give you guys a voice and make it so that, you know, if I can't read, he'll be able to.
Exotic.
So let's
a little
get
bit.
into the new content, shall we?
Wait, CM Prism. I'm getting a message.
You are? Wait, what?
Whew, she looks really cool. I like the cat ears. That's really cool.
Who's that?
Howdy meowdy! I heard there's a possum new character today!
Wait,
Hi,
that's
everybody.
Not, that's not one of Meilin's voice lines. Is that Molly Zhang?
Hi everybody!
Now
I'm
the
Molly,
system
I
talks
voice
with us.
MEILIN Fisher in Solo Leveling Arise!
Hi, Molly. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Solo Leveling live stream. What brings you here?
Well, I heard there's a possum new character to perhaps pull for.
That's
Freaking
exactly
cat
right.
jokes. Oh my god.
We have Molly here, who is the voice of MEILIN Fisher, the newest hunter coming to Solo Leveling Arise. So in the chat, can you go ahead and put in some questions for Molly? We're going to have a Q&A in a later segment. So the system will be picking up those questions that you want Molly to answer, and we'll be hopefully, you might hear a little bit of some of your questions, and we'll ask those to Molly. But how about
Hope you're
Molly, how
enjoying
does it
this,
sound to
Simple
you
Dan.
if we start showcasing your hunter, MEILIN Fisher?
Yeah, let's do it! Let's do it!
How about Molly, how does it sound to you if we start showcasing your hunter, MEILIN
Cool.
Fisher?
Yeah,
Here we are
let's do
again
it,
at the
let's
hunter
do it.
preview. This is a great place where you can learn the new characters. And Molly, first off, what do you think of the art? Cool.
She's cute.
Here
You
we
can't
are
go
again at
wrong
the
with a cute
hunter
cat
preview.
girl.
This a
That is
great
the way of
place to
life.
learn the new characters, and especially to go along.
They have some extra feedback going on.
Let's go ahead and enter
Exactly.
into-
Who hates
go wrong
cat?
with a cute cat girl. That is the way of
I
life.
would assume only dog people, but I think it's Especially just with the because they cute love cat dogs to so go much along. more. So let's go ahead and enter
Exactly.
into- So that
Who hates
intro
cats?
animation was great. So let's first learn about some of her skills, and then we'll get into
Restores all her team
So,
members' HP and her
her
ultimate grants
passive,
all team.
When you
Okay,
use
let's do
skill
that.
1 or QTE skill, and when that
Oh
hits an
my
enemy,
God!
it will apply the effect of Cuddle Puddle, which will
Fix the
increase water
feedback!
damage. So
Jesus Christ! They're just echoing like
let's get
crazy.
into seeing what her standard basic attack looks like. The effect of Cuddle Puddle, which will increase water damage taken and skill 2 damage taken. Molly, do you have any comments?
All right, I'm gonna turn them off right now because they're just echoing. That's not me, that's them. So I gotta turn them off for a minute. But MEILIN looks pretty cool. She looks like she has some really awesome range. Can use the strike to downward at the enemy with the whip. When it hits, all allies recover. You know the hilarious thing about this? The hilarious thing about this is I literally just invested in Juhi, pushed her to 80, put a little bit of investment in her because I want to do a video with her. I'll still do the video, but they got another water healer. And the funny thing is I was actually like pretty impressed with her usefulness. Let's see if they fix the echo.
Puddle, puddle.
Cool. Let's look into the second
No,
ability,
they
which is
didn't.
just
God,
called Up.
the people in the chat gotta be complaining.
Also causes
There's no way.
airborne and grants the get this, Molly, so cute effect, which increases all team members' core damage
YouTube,
scale.
where are you tripping? Where's the?
So I'm guessing a lot of
this. Where the hell's the chat at?
here to support and a lot of those core attack damage up. Are you ready to
Yeah,
see
everyone-
the ultimate ability, Molly?
Please fix the audio.
Yeah, let's see it.
Who this main character is
System
here to support
fixed. There's an
and a lot of
echo.
those, core attack
Jesus
damage up.
Christ, man.
Are you ready to see the ultimate ability, Molly? My goodness.
let's see it.
Yeah.
These I'm not typically very critical, but I've got to say I'm really underwhelmed with the way they've been handling these streams. Whether it's like the quality, the visual quality isn't great. This is the highest visual quality they're offering. Low bit rate. They sometimes lag. They're now having an echo. God damn, dude.
So, MEILIN was a Chinese woman who was adopted by a loving American family, but her original American name, when that she used while growing up, was Bella. So, MEILIN was a Chinese woman who
Oh, Bella was her first name. Okay.
Her parents gave her a very old note, and in that note, the name MEILIN shows up. For some reason, that name felt right, and it made her feel very comfortable.
Yeah, and it's no surprise you'll find out that MEILIN is very adventurous. She always felt like she was on a great quest because even when she was growing up, people looked at her like a foreigner. And it's no surprise you'll find out that MEILIN is very adventurous.
So that
Yeah,
led
she's
her
the voice
to
actor for this
leave
character.
China and reconnect with her roots. She didn't really have some grand plan to meet the people who gave birth to her. It was a flight of whimsy, a little bit of wanderlust.
Yeah, exactly. So one day, while she was there was a rainy day, and she sees a box at her doorstep, and lo and behold, it is a cute little cat. Exactly. So one day,
He decided to name the cat Barry, and thus the two become inseparable, and Barry brought MEILIN so much peace and relief.
Do you have a cat, Molly?
Funny enough, I am allergic to cats.
She looks really
so
cool,
this
at
is a
least.
very hilarious coincidence.
Right, but at least for me, my parents have a couple cats, and they do bring me a lot of relief, so I understand
I
that.
am allergic to cats.
But one day, and sadly, Barry got sick, and she couldn't be saved. Quite sad. But one day,
Yeah, MEILIN couldn't focus on anything else for several days because Barry was her sanctuary in a very unfamiliar place. When you lose a pet, you kind of go through a lot, and so that's exactly what happened.
What's up,
with her.
Side Strike?
Stop for her.
times-
The rest of the world kept moving. When you lose
Yeah.
a pet, you
So eventually,
Oh, she
MEILIN
does,
was
Sealer
was
from,
awakened as a C-rank
Honkai?
hunter
Nice.
in the Greek,
I have
and
no
she started joining
clue
Cell
if
Raid
I
to take her
butchered that
mind off
name,
her
but-
lost friend.
Yeah.
She felt like she was going to fall apart if she didn't push herself, and also she even felt like an outsider
code will
in
be at the
China
end.
as well. Even though she may have looked like she belonged, it was clear that she was fundamentally different. But she was determined to make a life in the land where she was born, so she didn't want to go home. Even though she may have looked like she belonged.
But on
This
one
goddamn
particular
echo.
raid, she
You
felt
can't tell
kinda
me
uneasy.
that they don't
There
have
was
somebody
a
watching it.
particularly difficult battle, and MEILIN awakened
And seeing
with the
this.
help of. And she was able to survive. Afterwards, she became an A-rank hunter.
Not everybody has a chance to reawaken, but MEILIN was one of those, and to bump all the way up to an A rank, while it's no Sungjin, it was actually very impressive. And after Barry appeared, many things changed. Like, dungeons became so much easier for her, and then her fishing rod that she carried around became the focus.
Let's turn on
through which
subtitles.
Barry was
Oh,
fed.
actually. Closed captions aren't available. There's no way they got these nasty subtitles on here. Or, what's it called? Echo on here. There's no way they don't. I don't know how they haven't fixed this yet. It must be coming from one of these two. And they may be trying to, like, watch it. They may be watching and trying to reach out to these guys and tell them to fix it. This echo is nasty.
Yeah. It's sweet, it's sad, but it's also just a whole story in my opinion.
Another
All
water.
right.
Yeah, they've been dropping
Well,
waters.
players, what do you think of MEILIN Fisher?
Like I said, I
also
think
as
that they were trying to
who
build out
she
that
is
water
in game
story.
and also her lore. Let us know in the chat below.
She's gonna definitely be the last water hunter
Players,
for a
what
while,
do you
though.
think of MEILIN Fisher also as reading it, I see a lot of people spamming that to read chat. That was our segment, so there's like people asking if it's pre-recorded. Oh, but a lot of people are saying that it's cute and actually very wholesome.
How are
I
you
know
reading
for
all
me,
that
as
crap,
someone
but
who
you ain't
adores
seeing the
cats,
freaking chat telling you that
at
this
least,
thing is
for
freaking
me, I was
destroyed?
able to resonate with it
Why? How are you reading the chat live and not seeing
Nice
that?
to will reminisce.
They're
I don't
saying
know
that
why
the
Molly
thing's
likes
like
cats.
nuked
Yeah,
the
so
audio.
during
Yeah.
our
For me, I
session,
was
I
able to
don't have a
reminisce
cat
with
because
it a
I'm
little bit.
allergic
That don't even make any sense. I almost want to just turn this off. Like I actually just like.
away. So that was a
Why does
very
YouTube
like
not showing
everybody
the
was
chat?
like, please don't kill the cat in this. And please, it's the only cat we have left to bond over. And the engineer.
Oh man. Anyways, well,
There it
let's
is.
get more into about
Fix
you,
the
Molly.
audio,
Now we know a bit
annoying
about more
echo.
of MEILIN. How about we take this opportunity to
Ain't
get
no one
more
say all
about
that.
Molly. Anyways, well, let's get
He said, "Ain't no one say all that." Yeah, they over here lying.
awesome. So first question we have, and also again, everyone, please put in the chat.
Oh my God, it's
any
working
questions
again.
You might have for Molly. First question that we have prepared.
Oh,
though,
it must
is
have been
how
that
do you how
OBS
did you
scene that he
become a voice
used.
actor?
Because you notice he changed the
So
layout.
I became a voice
Oh, damn,
actor
now she's
because my parents pushed me into healthcare and I really hated it. And so through the depression, I found voice acting online. And when the pandemic hit, it got bigger and bigger. And eventually it worked out to
This
an
is
agent
pre-recorded.
and
I
I
would
can
not
get
be
auditions
surprised if it
through
is.
my agent. But overall, I would say I became a voice actor because I'm a weeb.
But if it's pre-recorded, there's no way that this.
So
bit
you
rate
heard a
passed.
lot of the amazing voice actors from a lot of other amazing shows and animes and things like that, and you're like, this, I could do this. This is me.
Why does she have to be
Well,
water?
it wasn't that I could do it. It
Turn
was
this
just,
down, it's just too
if
loud.
I'm going to play video games and watch anime all day, might as well try to contribute or get involved in production. In
Like I
some
said,
way.
I think that they were
It
just trying to
worked
finish out that
great
water
in
team.
the
She'll be
end.
the last one for a while.
That's amazing. I always thought if I was
It just
gonna be a
feels
voice
weird because
actor,
the
I
last
would
hunter
be
was
very much
water, but if you
typecast
go
into
back
every
to
little runt
the
and
original roster,
squeaky,
Jiu
teenager
was
just
the only
because
water
of the
hunter in the
raspiness
game.
of my voice,
SSR
even though
anyway.
I'm, a lot older than
So
that.
it's just that we found a use for Nam, and she kind of plugged
Anyways,
in,
how
right?
long have you been voice acting? I think you said.
So
since
they're
the
just trying to
pandemic.
fill out that team. So I don't expect
So a
one for
little
a
bit
while.
before the pandemic, I did a lot of work for indie stuff online.
I got
Even
Alicia
now,
today,
it's
and I
been,
was
like,
saving for the
almost
future
a-
character.
So
I mean, I wouldn't be
And
mad
what
about
would you
getting
say is your
Alicia.
favorite
I think
thing about
Alicia, though, by the way, like she's good.
So
But
for
she,
me, since I am a weeb, and I got
she's
into
super
it
good with that
because
second
I am
move.
a
But without
weeb,
it, she's
when
not
you
anywhere
get to
close.
voice
But
in
she's
an
still
anime or video
usable.
game that you yourself enjoy, and you can see the final product, and it's
We needed
your
a
own
dark
blood,
tank.
sweat, and tears.
What is
that
her
you put
class,
into it. It's a
water
really
mage? Yeah,
unique
she's a
feeling,
water mage.
especially with these
I'm
gacha games.
pretty sure
'cause
you
even I like to
dark
say
tank would
that
be
before
nice.
I'm a voicer,
Dark
I've
tank
always
would be
been
nice.
a gacha player, which is unfortunate because I spend a lot of money on gacha.
The echo. This is
But
just sad.
essentially,
Yeah, yeah. It's
now
just,
that I can pull
oh
for
my
myself,
God.
the character that I voice, I spend a lot of money
I have
doing that.
A2 Jew
And then
and
you feel less
A5
guilty
Alicia. Oh, that
pulling
A5
because it's your
Alicia going
character.
crazy.
You can justify the
Going
expenditure by
crazy.
saying I voice her, so therefore it's not money loss.
Exactly. It's like you know you're supporting yourself and the game. You know, so it's not just like a.
I always
regular
think it's
game out there,
fun
it's you
when
who you're
voice
supporting
actors
too,
summon
right?
for their own characters. That's got to be a really like cathartic feeling. I really
Anyways,
like that.
do you have any advice for people trying to get into voice acting?
Do you think I should go for another one of Alicia Copy or
Yeah,
say?
so
Well,
nowadays, the climate's really
like I said, I think you
different,
need two,
than
but,
when I started. But again,
you know,
everybody gets
I would
into it
probably just
differently. My first advice is do it because you like doing it and not for the money.
4-day
'cause
old
this is
players
a-
say,
uh,
I would
the
just worry
pay in this
about.
profession
Honestly, I wouldn't worry
scatters
about
all over
limited
the place.
gotchas. I
But
would just worry
also,
about getting all the black
if you
tickets
like
and going
anime
hard on
and
that
video
other
games,
banner.
Make sure you have a good acting background. It's not just about silly voices.
What's a good team
It's
for a
not just
story? I
about
mean, it just
talking
depends
into a
what you have, right?
microphone. There's a lot of acting involved.
A lot of
and
that's
the more
Sung Jinu,
versatile
so
you are as an actor,
what
the more
weapons do you
marketable
have?
are.
Things like that.
That's really wise words. And speaking of some,
If
more
you've got
animation, you have a
Chahi
question
in though, I'm
from
plugging her into
chat
basically
via the
any team.
system. What are your
So?
favorite animes?
I'm getting to the age where I like the wholesome romantic stuff. I like Spy Family a lot right now.
Alicia is
I
broke.
like
She does so
Skip
much damage.
Loafer
I
a
love her.
lot, but back in
I
the day,
really
my
do love her.
favorite franchise
But with that
was
second
Fate.
dupe where she starts
Fate
using her
Zero
core attack
was
much
my
faster,
favorite
she's so
'cause
strong.
the main character was just a lot of fun to go through, even though he was going through it. But when I first started, I did Fullmetal Alchemist, I did Naruto, I did Bleach. I'm a pretty big weeb, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're naming.
If
quite
you're
a
here
few
for the
very
first time,
high-quality
make sure you
animes.
subscribe.
So
Also, hit that
any
thumbs
of
up,
those-
guys.
Especially chat. If any of those are your favorite,
I'd appreciate it.
you're
Thank you.
probably in a good space.
Also, everyone watching on Twitch, thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Another question is, do you ever find yourself slipping into?
I only have
character
one
voices
SSR
in
hunter.
games?
Why? It's not hard to get SSR hunters.
The only character voice I've ever accidentally slipped into is probably Toad. I think most of the time I think and speak in my normal thought, but I feel like every feminine, any voice actor, female voice actor with a feminine voice has a Toad impression.
Got
in their
Alicia to
pocket
A3,
somewhere.
epic.
It's really funny
In
that you
80,
say
there's
that,
a guarantee
'cause
for
I
SSR,
may or
correct.
may
Well,
not
in the
have
first
from my
80.
friends from college,
But yeah, somewhere in there. It's like
recorded
around
in
64,
the
right?
pandemic, a Toad version of a popular song at the time, which I will not
There'll be a
go
lot
into
of content
further
that
details
renders
because
water
that is
units
to
useless, I
remain
think, and we
unlisted
will
on
have
the
to
YouTube
pull for
channel
another one to
somewhere.
help us beat those
Oh,
contents.
wow. Okay. Chat, go dig it up. We'll find
I
it.
mean, we could
You
we
won't
could
be
say
able
that
to
about
find
any
it,
content
though,
or any
because-
color, right? Same thing's gonna happen to any attribute. Eventually,
Also,
all this
have
stuff's
you
gonna
ever
get
gotten
power
recognized
crept,
in your
right?
daily life, would you say? I know you're a voice actor, but I know you also stream.
See, what I think we need most right now is
Funny
another wind
enough,
hunter.
The only time I've ever been recognized outside of a convention in person was at a Hatsune
An actual,
Miku
like,
concert
windbreaker.
where I
I
was
like
walking
wind
around the
Wujincho,
building to
but
get in line.
I also
and
don't
someone,
like
I was
Wujincho.
I was on the phone trying to find my friends in the line, and someone said, "Oh, you sound like Molly Zhang," and I was like, "Yeah," because I did not register that could have been a possibility in the real world.
Wow, that's actually really great. I love that.
I had
so
to
much. You just
multitasking machine
you're
work.
talking to random stuff and someone-
Call of Duty
sounds
Mobile,
very
so
cool.
I'm
At
with
a
the
Hatsune
kids.
Miku
But I
concert,
love the
she
game so
brings
far.
people
Hey,
together.
man. Well, whatever you have time for,
Wow,
I'm happy that you're
that's
enjoying it.
wonderful. Also, let's get into a little bit about your session with MEILIN and your relationship. We always say, were there any challenges with voice acting MEILIN?
I think the only challenges are
Yeah, another water
what we
mage
have
back to back is kind of
information-wise,
funny.
at the session during the time. So of course we would love
Think
to
I
see
went a
the
bit
final
hard on
product
Alicia?
as a recording, but the timeline never works out that way. So usually during voice acting sessions, we're limited on what information we have. So I think the only challenge is anytime we're able to get the full picture, any additional information, it always helps with recording.
See, what I will say though is I don't know that
That
you
was
need
one
this
thing that I
hunter
learned when I
if
joined the industry, is
if
like,
you've got
you know, you
Alicia
think
especially,
a lot of voice actors
especially like if you have any
like
dupes in
big
her.
grand scripts and, like,
3
what we
plus,
were able to
especially if you got
say in the
5
story.
somehow. I just
Yeah.
don't think you need it.
Not at all.
Because your other hunters
Oh,
on your
looks like
Cerberus
we
fight
have
don't even
another
have to be
message
water.
from the
Like you
system.
could bring in Nam, but you could plug in
One
like a
second.
Chahi
How's it
or
going,
somebody
everybody?
else like that.
Just want to let you know that we apologize for the echoing issues, and we
Oh,
are
it is
working on
live.
it.
Yeah, awesome. We are seeing in the chat a lot of those fixing it, and so the team behind the scenes is working really hard to fix that for you guys. But we will continue trying to work our magic and trying to have a good conversation with Molly, just so you guys can get to know her a little bit more and get to know about MEILIN as the character. Anyways, let's move on to the next question. Can you give us some of your favorite MEILIN voice lines for us that you can perform live?
Yeah, so
me turn it back
I
up.
stream, I VTube as a fish, and you might be thinking it's an anime girl fish, but it's just a fish. Therefore, my favorite line is, "Something smells fishy." That's my favorite voice line.
I can totally see why you've got this part. You've done such incredible work for it, and I'm so happy that we've gotten to work with you. And then one other question that we have is, do you see any aspects of your personality in MEILIN? Do you find yourself relating to her at all?
Well, personality and background. I am also Chinese. I'm a whole Chinese person, but I was born there and then I moved here, so a lot of background is shared. Personality-wise, I do like cats. I want to love cats, but the allergies are kind of in the way. So other than that, I think it's just, I love that her last name is Fisher. It all comes full circle.
And then the VTubing as a fish. Yep, exactly. Everything. just
Got
goes
Alicia and her
into
weapon
sense.
of 5-star. She does a crap ton of
Anyways,
damage. I'm sure,
I think,
man. I'm sure.
Unless
Congrats.
chat has said otherwise, I think let's get on to the next segment. But before that, Molly, do you want to have a chance to plug your socials? Where do you stream? Things like that.
Yeah, I'm on all socials at Mollo Zhang, MOLLOZHANG. I use the same tag everywhere, and I use Mollo because Molly got.
I kind of like Malo as a name though, so I think it works even if Molly wasn't taken, right? It's kind of
Yeah, it's growing on me for sure. Mm-hmm.
So you didn't like it at first?
You kind of just with your regular name, but I don't know, Mollo, kind of cute after a while.
Yeah, awesome. Anyways, let's thank you so much for answering all of our questions, Molly.
Beat
and
it
since you
with
are here,
5-star and
I
under
didn't
20
want to just
seconds.
ask you some
Woo!
questions to show you some characters. I thought it'd be fun to have a friendly competition.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm renowned for these gotcha competitions.
I thought it'd be fun to have a friendly competition.
Yeah, see, it's the different scenes because now the echo's
Yeah,
back.
Let's do it. I'm renowned
All right.
for these.
This is
the
such an easy
competition we
fix,
have in
too.
mind
This is
a
such
little
an
bit
easy
of fun
fix.
of luck. How about we try to see who can pull MEILIN first on our test builds?
Okay,
chat.
they got
I know-
it.
I
They
know
got
we
it.
have a lot of
Okay.
acid stones.
Oh, never mind, they did. Never mind.
Test build, not our personal
This
account.
is an
It'd be
unbelievably
amazing if
easy
it was,
fix.
but this is just for fun. and a game of chance.
I know,
Let's see who
Damn.
is luckier, and whoever pulls her in less draws will be the winner. So
So
I'll
Whoever manages the stream literally has the audio in there twice, and that's the only reason it's echoing. It's only on this scene when they switch to this visual. That's hilarious. Wow. Well, let's see if they. So they're running a contest.
I'm hoping that's probably Molly because we want to make her
Ooh,
feel welcome. but
okay,
if you
looks
want me
pretty
to win,
standard so
All
far.
right,
I don't
let's
have big
just
faith
turn
in
them
this
down. I'll
one.
keep chatting with you
Once
guys. Let's see who
realize
wins.
it, maybe. Just so you
I
know.
don't know the pull animation, so you might be beating me no matter what.
I don't have big faith
Yep,
in this
it
one.
looks
Trash!
like we got a standard one, so we're gonna go ahead and skip over here. Alrighty, let's move on to
Meow plus
Molly.
water girl equals ooh. They know what they're doing, and then they're gonna turn around in like what August and drop a swimsuit version of her. Watch.
I don't know.
No, they'll do it. They'll do a
animation,
swimsuit version of
so-
Alicia next.
You'll have to help
They
me
know what
out.
they're
I know
doing, man.
gold-
Okay.
They've already got
but
Emma's
I've been
swimsuit
told
coming
that
out,
there's
so.
a juke in this one, so.
So fun fact, chat. While we were rehearsing,
Oh, nothing.
Molly actually pulled her in the first pull, like, period.
In this one,
It's just absolutely insane. So fun fact, chat. While we were
I'm never gonna have that luck again.
So
I have 4
looks like
SSRs right now,
that's
nice.
My turn. And again,
What's up,
sorry, chat,
Jonathan?
For the echo, we are working on it.
I'm never gonna have that luck again.
So yeah, we are.
I
working on it,
didn't.
but we're gonna
She
keep
isn't fully
going,
geared,
keep
but I
chugging
do
along.
beat Cerberus under 1.5 tier 10.
Sorry, chat,
Nice.
for the echo, we are working on
What's
it.
the
Alright,
point of the
let's go on
live?
to
What are
the
they
poll
even talking
here.
about?
So, yeah, we are
Just hanging out with the
Let's
voice
see.
actor for the new character. They
You know,
announced the
I'm
new
not
character
fully
already,
expecting to get it until
and
play.
they're,
That's usually how
you know,
I do
she's
my
coming out
polls,
tomorrow night,
and
so.
It looks like I'm probably
Oh.
not gonna get it or get it around this time. We'll see. There's a chance. You know, I'm
Oh,
not
oh,
fully expecting
oh.
to get it until pity. Yeah, no.
Free to play for now, nice.
These are usually how my summons go on my own account, so it's good to see that it's not, you know, one-sided.
What's the other rate up
And let's
banner
go
down
over
there?
Alright.
Was there another one down there? I didn't see
These
it.
are usually how my summons
All
go on
right,
my
let's
own account,
see.
so it's good to
Oh,
see that it's
I don't know.
Whenever
It's a
I've
test build,
drawn
so
in any gotcha game I play,
It's
my
probably
knees
another
get
side
weak, palms
character.
get sweaty.
whatever's replacing Min's banner.
No, there's no streamer line. Oh god.
Probably right? I could have swore I saw a data mine that's saying that's
It's a
Selva's gonna get one of those
concept. It's an
too.
invention.
Did she already happen? I don't think so.
No, there's no streamer.
Well, I mean, you did.
But it's a
you
test
did get
build,
it
so it
in
could
the
be
first poll in the
anything.
rehearsals, but I guess that's not really lucky.
We
because
weren't
that's-
streaming. It's an invention.
Yeah, we weren't
See,
streaming it live.
dang.
They got the
my
off-camera
God.
look,
No
basically.
freak
That's
out
funny.
this time. All right, let's go back to
No,
mine. Let's see.
nothing.
The stream is bad. Yeah, I
This
just
time, let's draw
yeah.
again.
It's
Third time's the charm. I feel
oof.
it. No freak out this
This is
time.
really laggy and
Okay.
just low bit rate and echoing. It's just
Yep, I'm not too confident.
Man.
Yeah, no, not at all. I'm just skipping this right away, guys. Sorry, chat, if this is a big fake out. Yeah, no. That one wasn't it. Wasn't it?
see the other rate up down there.
Sorry, Molly.
Alright.
Andre?
Yeah, no, not at
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, what is the what's the hard pity? Is it 20 out of 80, and when you hit 80, you get
Yeah,
the
pity
character?
crosses over.
So 80 is the hard pity, and then
Uh-huh.
I think at
Okay,
64
what is the,
your rate
what's
up
the hard
starts
pity? Is it
getting there.
20
So
out of 80
if you do your
and
multis or
Alright.
exactly yeah 64, then you have a higher
It would
chance.
be
I was hoping
weird.
Child was coming back on a rate up banner.
Would be such a
Nah,
pity
she's
if
gonna
we
wind
hit
up
hard
on
pity.
the select banner.
Yeah.
In
But whenever I do play gotchas and play this game, I always make sure when I start pulling.
that tomorrow?
I
Is she
have
gonna
to
be on
get
that
to
banner
page
tomorrow?
So I don't get disappointed.
when did her banner
Yeah,
end?
looks like we're not getting that luck we got.
Nothing?
Her banner ended when Alicia came out, right? So maybe next week.
All right, at least there's 3 purples. We'll take it.
If not tomorrow, then
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure next week, and if not then for sure the week
Oh,
after.
never mind, never mind. No, no, wait, wait, wait,
You got
wait.
you got the rocket.
Purples will take it.
No.
Yeah. What is this juke? Never mind.
Oh my gosh, you got the fake out, but for the wrong character. Okay,
Wow,
we gotta
she failed the
still keep
50-50.
going.
Damn.
We haven't gotten
My
Meilin
God.
yet.
What is this juke?
Molly, I think you used up all your luck in the rehearsals. Okay, we gotta still keep
Does that reset my page?
Well, that's fine because next time she gets pity, it's gonna be Fisher. So
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I still believe in my pity, but I don't think this is
No.
happening
Oh, okay.
yet.
Okay.
No,
dude, this echo is like, oh my god.
At least we're both suffering.
Oh yeah. I think.
Okay, we're going.
One
So what is
full
Cerberus's
on, like,
team
gameplay
now?
where I've gotten 2 SSRs and it was
Well-
like, the best day of my life.
I
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see.
just okay. Well, is Sug getting bounced off the team?
Oh,
The thing is, you didn't
unless I
need
get a
Sa
fake
anyway,
out, I don't think so. Nope.
You did. She was mandatory until Alicia came out.
I'm at 40 out
And
of
then
80 so far.
it turned
so
into
we're almost getting to
Nam
that
and
window.
Alicia, but I was using Cha as my third.
Let's try to.
I
do
was-
this pretty
I wasn't
quickly,
even using
let's-
Sa
let's
anymore.
see.
So maybe that's still the team with
We're
Cha.
almost getting to that window.
But yeah, just
Okay, maybe there's a
either way,
possibility
it's
here.
Alicia and Nam.
Am I
And
really
whoever
gonna
you
lose
get in where you fit in with that
character?
third slot. It could be whoever you want there. It could be
No,
Min.
oh, no.
It could be a bunch
Yeah,
of like a
nothing.
support hunter, right? So unless she has a support skill, I don't. It doesn't really matter much. I plugged in Lee Juhi there and was
play
successful with it
another-
too.
Oh no. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Another gotcha game where I've lost the last 8 50-50s.
It's
in
way
a
too
row.
soon for her to come back on the
I'm
radar.
gonna
No,
make
it's
a
not.
compilation of every time I've lost.
Silvermane and Choi came back 3
Hopefully,
weeks
oh my.
after their banners.
Wait.
So no, it's not too
Wait,
soon.
wait,
That's my
wait,
point.
Wait.
If it is too soon, it's really close
Wait.
because their banner's been gone for a couple of weeks
The
now.
RNG gods are on my side today.
There's nothing to
Perhaps
suggest she's gonna take any
Shirley
longer than that.
Shirley's in the chat with us tonight. It's guaranteed, right? It's guaranteed. Perhaps.
Oh my God, you pulled. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
No value, gotcha.
Embarrassing my loss on a live stream.
See, that's not surprising she pulled it,
Congratulations in the chat
but
for Molly.
just due to the way the game works. But it's nice to see.
Hey, woo!
She not only did she get MEILIN first, but she also got the scythe as well.
Yeah.
I use Min, Jiu, and Alicia. Yeah, I like.
Yeah. So
That was
really
weird.
well done to Molly.
I like.
there. Once again.
I like
best of
Jiu,
luck.
but
One thing I didn't
Nam
tell
is just
you
a better
I'm
breaker
also not
because she
very
goes
lucky,
much
so
faster.
Maybe.
So
good
I've stopped using her
counterbalance there, and
entirely.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I hope I can pull her on my actual account now too.
I know, right? If you get this luck on your actual account, that'd be amazing. Anyways,
Fingers crossed.
thank you so much for joining, Molly.
Now I have to run the risk of getting her on the other.
This has been
Yeah,
such a
that.
pleasure. But one thing before
Yeah,
you go,
it is a little tricky.
I know chat's been spamming this.
Some of them are exactly like
on
Genshin,
our
yeah.
Of
admin
course,
profile.
of course.
Would you do the honor of revealing our first?
Saving for
coupon
Cha, and thanks for the info. Honestly,
All right,
appreciate it. No
Chad,
problem,
I
man.
see your messages. I know what you're
What's
actually
up?
here for.
Yo.
The code is Molly MEILIN. No spaces. Molly MEILIN. One word. And it expires on June 18th at 7 a.m.
So
So
tomorrow
enter it
morning.
now. You have gotten what you've came for. Congrats. Happy for you.
I wonder how much is dropping off here.
Awesome. Thank you so much again, Molly, for joining us. One last time, feel free to plug your socials. When can they find you? Where can they find you?
Yeah, I'm at Malo Zhang on everything. So if you ever want to watch me lose 50-50s on stream, that's where you'll find me.
Great. Well, thank you so much again for joining us, Molly. Yeah, goodbye.
Bye. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye, chat.
What's in that code?
Awesome.
Well, that was so much fun. Again, huge shout out to Molly. She was wonderful throughout this whole thing. Again, sorry for the audio issues. We were just really excited to have her on, and hopefully you guys got had some fun along with us as well. But let's move on to the next part of the show, which is the trivia. The first trivia question. Cool. What is my CM Prism's favorite ultimate ability in game? Now, this might be a little bit unfair, just because I haven't said it on live stream or anything like that, but I just think it's kind of fun. So I'm going to start off with a few hints.
You better give him some hints.
Yep, right, system. All right, so the first one is that it is an SR character. So that will narrow it down at least a little bit. System, are you seeing anything in the chat? Does anybody...
Someone says Alice.
Alice. So Alice is not a SR character, but that's a good guess.
Another not a Libora, also
Libora?
not an
Yeah,
SR character.
Okay, SR characters.
Oh,
Now, while
oh.
we do use the SR characters ones a lot, not always. All right, so as you guys know, my favorite character is Nam Chae-young, but her ultimate is not my favorite. I'll give you another hint. He is Wind Elemental.
Let's see. Still look to the chat.
Yeah, it's Molly MEILIN. There's only one code. Go to
Yeah,
your
this
settings.
one's getting a little hard. See some
Your
kings.
account settings, then redeem.
Ooh, I'm seeing some parks.
Oh,
But I'm seeing a lot of parks.
chat
But it is
is
not
going
Park.
wild.
Which one, guys? It's not. Is it Park Heejin or Park Byomshik? And I see Sebastian Cabral says the old guy, and so yes, Park Byung-sik's ultimate is my favorite ultimate in the entire game, and you're about to see why. It is called Park Byung-sik's ultimate Another World line. So if you haven't played this character or seen the ultimate ability yet, this is why. If you're a fan of the anime or a fan of the manhwa or just a fan of the solo leveling as a whole, this is the scene where Park Byung-sik dies in the first chapter. So I just think it's really ironic that a character's a hunter's ultimate ability is their death scene. I just thought this was one of the most cool things, and a big shout out to the devs for including this, because where else can you get such ironic ultimate abilities? What do you think, System?
I think it's a fun one. I think they did a really good job with it, Let us know in the chat what your favorite ultimate move is.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it. You guys now know mine. So what are yours? But while we wait for your answers, let's move on to showcasing MEILIN, the new character in the Cerberus fight. So put in the chat also, which 2 hunters do you want to see me team up with MEILIN? So put MEILIN team and then colon and then the 2 hunters that you want to see me team up with, and we'll go from there. Cool. So let's get in here. We're going to challenge level 10, tier 10 of Cerberus. Now the account is pretty decked out. It is, again, a test build, not my account. But we wanted to really showcase you. So this is the squad that I am proposing, and if you guys are nice, maybe you might want to pick the same one I hear, because I really think that MEILIN really works well with Alicia because of the core attack really boosts and things like that. Great support for Alicia. But let's see what you guys have to say.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking about.
In the chat. Let's see.
Okay. So it looks like we're definitely going to do Alicia, and I'm seeing some either... I'm not seeing enough noms, so I'm looking at a lot of people are gonna say Seo.
Yep.
So yep. We're gonna say goodbye to my favorite over here. Put in So. I do need to change the equipment here. So I was prepping Nam, but Sao works too.
Don't make a mistake.
So we're just gonna go ahead and change it over here, just so at least we can get the break in here. Good thing this is a dev account again. System, were you able to see any of people's favorite
ultimate moves?
Yeah.
Everyone went real wild in the chat when we were asking for the team ups. Let's see here.
Yes. I think I might have equipped the wrong one for this one. Let me double check. No, we're good. Okay, cool. And let's just throw in... Chat, I know this might not be the optimal play, but I'm just going to throw this in here just for the sake of time. Cool.
Yeah, that piece
MEILIN,
literally does nothing on her.
Alicia, and Nam. Let's see.
Yeah. Alrighty, so this looks like the team that you guys want me to run. And so...
His power spiked a
let's
good
get
bit.
into it, shall we?
Got him in the blue. I don't think he was in the blue before.
So I know a lot of you guys, at least for me, Cerberus is a big struggle. I think on my personal account, I'm at tier 9 currently. So let's see how much MEILIN can make a difference in going through. So I'm just going to quickly go through their abilities. Want to get that initial damage. We'll get to the break soon. And there we go. Just not spoilers. A little bit of disclaimer, I don't play Sa much at all just because I usually just play Nam instead.
Well, like I said,
the combos might not be optimal.
Sa is a better character,
the gameplay
but
might not be as smooth.
Nam is the better breaker.
We're still gonna go
you
through.
just need a breaker. And then you just need a breaker, then you just shift back to Alicia, right? So
almost got the break here.
Players,
we'll see some MEILIN and
let us know in the chat what tier you're playing at.
Yeah. Alright, so get that Q damage in, keep the E. Shift, and then now let's see the damage. Oh, just kidding. We gotta wait a little bit. And then now let's see the core attack damage really pop off. Remember, you always want to alternate with Alicia first foot, and then
yeah, but the thing is, Alicia at A5 is doing that crap regardless.
Then click the ultimate, dodging all the meteors.
He's trying to showcase her
still getting all that damage off.
Let's
Let's get Sa in here.
Anyway.
Get some extra iframes. Get her
nutty.
ultimate. And we're almost done with tier. Let's finish it off with some MEILIN here, though. I know she's a support, but let's give her the limelight. This is her update. We only have 5 more to go. I think we can do it. Gotta wait out the invulnerability here. Now you can dodge that if you want to use the QTE skill. But let's see if he's in the corner. This is not looking good if I want to... Oh no, I don't have any more dashes. Not clear within the time.
He's trying not to use the QTE so he can use her, but...
This is, I tried to... This is what I get for trying to finish it off with MEILIN while he's in the corner. Let's just get that extra little core attack and finish it off.
Yeah,
with
like
DPS. So
Alicia
I guess
does that regardless, though.
one thing you've learned is, while she's an amazing unit, she is still definitely a support.
There we go. There we go.
That might make your Cerberus fight just a little bit easier. And thank you for giving me actually good units to show off MEILIN. I really appreciate it. You guys definitely could have gotten me like 2 fire units, and then I would have been stuck with trying to figure out how to beat a tier 10 boss.
Got a lot of some GGs in the chats.
Awesome. Yeah, and so not Prism, that's me. System. What would you say are most people stuck at for Cerberus?
We see a lot of T10s, T9s, tier 9s. Let's see.
Looks like a lot of people are around the same area.
T7 says, I cannot pronounce her name. Sorry, let's see someone. Gamma says T10.
Cool. Awesome. Well, let's keep this show on the road and jump into the new content, the Workshop of Brilliant Light. And we're still getting the nice loading here. I always love the loading screen animations. I think they're really cute. So let's get
yeah,
into
they're definitely going to create
Light
that,
here.
Dan.
So this is the new menu, the new content. Want to remind everyone again, this is a test build. And so not everything you see here will be live. So you can see there are some text things that say no value, things like that. Just test buildy stuff so we can show you the content a little bit early. Anyways, let's get into what this content is. This is definitely end game content.
Requires battle tier 19,
want to make sure that the people that have been able to rush through the story have something to definitely work for and challenge themselves and keep progressing into the game. So this will unlock upon clearing chapter 18, and the requirement is battle class tier 19. And so again, want to reiterate, this is very end game content, something to look forward to.
Yeah, I need to actually blitz
There will
through
be
18
2 difficulties, easy and normal, as you can see right here. And you need raid tickets on the top right here. You can see the 3. You need raid tickets to enter, and there's going to be 3 given every week. But the initial attempt doesn't cost tickets, and if you fail, you can always try again, like a lot of the other content. So let's go ahead and see a little bit going in here. I have prepped this a little bit. I've challenged Cerberus and the Demon's Castle floor 25 to get all the way to the boss so we can show you Vulcan. But I'm telling you now, this is very challenging, and I probably won't be able to beat it. If I get lucky, if I get really good,
is he a fire opponent? Well, that's why we're dropping another water healer.
We'll see that once we
That's
challenge
exactly
it.
why.
I know, right? If you can't tell in my voice, it's quivering a little bit. Just the thought of challenging this again. It's just, I love what they've done with.
Yeah,
the
that's
bosses.
also why
The
it's not just about
animations are so
Cerberus.
much
This
more
is why
vibrant,
too.
So
Then.
much more colorful. And let's get a little bit more into what these stages are. So basically, a raid. It's like a raid. You got to do the first, second to get to the boss, and then the ones on the left here are optional. And they will give you blessings that you can see on the bottom right. So it's kind of like
it's this kind of game mode. Okay.
So you can see these are the blessings that I've acquired from beating those 2 stages. I try to get as much attack as I can
100K gold?
in hopes
Thanks,
of
man.
that I can survive for the time. So yeah, so for people that wanted to see do all, I don't want to spoil everything for you. So if you get to this point, congratulations, you are very good at this game. But anyways, let's hop into the Demon's Castle here. And right here you can see, what's this? New artifacts. So if you haven't been seeing some of the content out right now, this new content will give you some new 8 sets of artifacts. So the boots all the way to everything else. So let's go ahead and challenge
this is why MEILIN
I have
is here.
set it up. I want to make sure I have everything.
What's our
set up.
support
For
skill,
those that didn't
though?
know, you can click these buttons on the left here to see the gear. Oh, I need to reapply now. Actually,
Vin in the chat says, "Relax, Prism. Why are you so nervous?
I know.
You got this."
You're about to see why I'm so nervous. Is because This guy, he's no joke. He's a big challenge.
We believe in you.
I mean,
Free
yeah, a
shot
little
system.
bit.
You can have some
I don't
fun
really know
along
what the
the
hell
way.
she does,
Yeah,
though.
exactly. So that's the
I
big
don't have any
point.
clue
Have
what she
fun
really
with it.
does.
That's the point of everything. So you can see my setup. Tried to get some water breaks in here. And then just the heaviest break
But
I
she
have
seems
on
like
the
she may
stance
mess
over
around
here.
and be mandatory
And
for
then
this new
got
piece of
some
content. But this
of
is
these
super
in
end
here,
game,
so
so like
let's go do it.
you don't have to
All
worry
right,
about
chat.
it. Dan,
Let's
you
hype
just
up
started
Prism.
playing, so
I'm telling you right now, if I beat this, I better see some W's, but I'm warning you now, it's not gonna happen. But like, look at that animation, beautiful, glorious. So you can see your applied blessings here, and I already messed up the first dodge, but we got the get this in here. I'm gonna stop talking so that I can try to focus, but system will keep you guys company.
yeah,
All
that
right,
talking stuff really
let's
does.
go.
I play at any game I play 50% as good if I'm commentating. Seriously, it actually really does matter.
Hold it down, Prism.
It doesn't happen to everyone like that though, but for me it does.
Can't let him jump on you. Gotta remember to use that.
$132
He's
lives.
about to
Good
do a
lord.
flame attack. See if I can dodge into it to get that dodge. And this should break with, yep, saw. Beautiful. And as you can see, like with the Cerberus fight, if you get hit, you do have those flames appear below you. So that's really good idea to bring along Alicia so that you can cleanse all that away. Looks like I got hit by that one. Oh no. So I need to make sure I don't get hit one more time until I get Alicia's support up again, and I got hit. Okay,
It's
let's
all right.
do
Keep
this.
it moving.
Oh yeah.
This
Yeah, I
does
really
look
need to
very
see
intense,
Bella's
though.
support skill. I'm curious
This
as
isn't
to what
even
she's
half
doing
of it
for
too. This is just the beginning.
The chat's saying go Prism. They believe in you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm stuck in the corner here. Gotta get out. Okay, he's looking at the shadows around here, so I have a little bit of a time. Oh my gosh. Okay, I
Use
got
the
so
ultimate!
scared there. I just bailed out of that.
No!
So you can see at the top, he's immune to bleed and a few other things. So at some points you think like, okay, don't worry, I can just freeze him. If you freeze him too much, he won't be frozen anymore.
Guess he wanted the shadow step first. I would have did it with the Grimoire. But I would have tried to do a shadow step into the Grimoire.
Oh man. Okay. Okay, we got under the 100 mark. We can get here. Okay, so this is one of the things that I was talking
Oh,
about.
damn!
Just, I love the way this looks, but it makes it very hard. And then right here, oh no, get in there. Okay, I did not get in there. Okay, I made it eventually. We're alive.
You did it. Let's
We're
go.
alive.
Oh, you have a
Let's go.
safe zone for that? That's kind of dope.
So in order to not die there, you have to hide behind those rocks. Or not rocks, but,
I do have to say, this looks fantastic, though.
right?
This looks really
I
good.
was saying to myself, like, even if I don't win, at least I get to oh yeah, I was out of dashes there. I get to show off how beautiful the devs did on this boss. Okay, let's get the, yep.
Damn,
okay.
they were cooking
Gotta
on
always
this fight. This fight's
those in
scary as
there.
hell.
Yeah, the second one, dodge that. Third one, dodge it. Get Alicia's ability, cleanse all those stuff. Get the heal. Okay. We're staying alive, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time because I took way too much damage in the beginning. Okay, got the dodge. Ooh. How's chat looking?
Chat is talking about your battle. Let's see. Let's go up and scroll up a little bit.
I don't know if this is a, like external battle as much as it's internal.
They're talking about how intense the fight is. Someone's
yeah.
asking for codes, of course. You know.
Classic. It will come at the end, and for people that missed the middle one, chat, would you kindly help them out with that? Okay, so this one, also very fun. Hide behind the rocks. That's a good rule of thumb.
For anyone who missed it, the previous code was MEILIN,
After our amazing guest.
and we will have another code at the end of the stream.
This is really cool.
Okay, get that dodge in there. Alright, I think we settled down. You know, once you start playing, sometimes it gets a little less nervous. Yeah, I saw in chat, this is a long fight. This is a slog. You gotta play really well for a while. And just so you know, Since this is the test build, we didn't have time to optimize all the gear and everything like that. So I think my headgear on this one. Okay, I don't know if I've gotten this far yet, guys. Okay, he's back. The headgear is defense first, so I don't do as much damage as I would like.
For those asking for the iOS code, you can go to the forum link and enter the code there.
Okay, I have 38 seconds left. I don't think I have time to beat this, but we're gonna see how far we can get. Get that perfect dodge. I need some more mana. Okay, please freeze. Yep, okay. Not for very long though. Yeah, as you guys can see, very endgame content, very challenging. I don't think my yeah, this is gonna happen, chat. Can I get some 07s in the chat?
I mean, goddamn, the test server account's
for the
struggling to
devs
beat
for making
this.
this beautiful looking boss, and I can't wait to see you guys all challenge Vulcan in the future. Hopefully you can beat me.
The test
and
server
my
account timing
record
out's
so
crazy.
far with this, but honestly, a lot of fun. 5-minute fight, as you can see. But
What's up, Jibin? Morning.
I hope you can see why I was a little shaky, and a little scared beforehand, because that's
You did your best, you know? You mentioned before this is a test build. We don't have everything maxed out.
yeah.
It's all right. It was a great
You
fight.
didn't need everything
Thanks
maxed
everyone in the
out,
chat.
good lord.
We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Thanks
You
for
have all the characters maxed
hyping
out.
me up. Really appreciate it. Pep talk system. But yeah,
Good lord.
intense.
I don't even want to play
Really,
that fight.
really hope you guys are looking forward to that content. Also,
I don't
like
wanna
I did
play that
mention,
crap.
each stage's boss has unique traits, so be sure
Good
to
lord.
look at those so you can see and build the best team for them.
It did look
Now,
fun, though. It looked really
some of you might be saying, Prism, I just got my legendary level 55 equipment maxed out, and now there's new higher level equipment that I can't get yet because I'm not at this end game yet. Well, it's a good thing that we have May's Salvage Project. Load. And we're out of there. We're about to get there. It's in the events tab, so you can see right here. This is what it will look like. So this is just a nice little snippet. This event is to help those previously strong gears that you've grown out of and turns them into useful mana power imbued fragments that you can see right here. And these can be exchanged for what I will show you in a second, but let's see how it works. So you can see everything that's been enhanced can be salvaged here. And so for instance, I just pre-did this Dragon Knight's Club. I was level 45, so at plus 10, you get 119 salvage results from this specific one. So the higher the artifact has been enhanced, the more of the
I
mana
have
power
no
imbued
clue.
fragments you'll get. So let's see a little bit about what you
level
can get
difficulty
in
was
the
that
shop. So that's
insanity?
right,
I
new
mean,
exchange
I
shop,
don't-
artifact
this is
material exchange.
ridiculous. I
So
didn't see
if
any
you can't
sort
get
of,
to that end game content yet, but
sliders
you
for
still
difficulty.
want to get some of those.
I just think that was
nice
base difficulty.
gears,
That was stupid.
You can get the helmet of burning curses and all these stuff as well in the shop.
Yeah, it's
And
a hard
you
game
can
to
see
play,
all the
Terry.
other things that you can get as well. But yeah,
It's kind of
now,
interesting
let's
design
move on
choice.
to the next trivia question.
But it's fun, though.
After the Kartanon Temple incident, Wu Jin-chul from the Hunters Association visits Sung Jin-woo for rank reevaluation. What is the item that Wu Jin-chul brought with him for the evaluation called? This one is a little bit easier, I would think, because you can actually have the answer, and not just guessing what's out of my brain. So let's see.
All right, let's see. In our cruise, you're very close. Okay, Octonico, also very close. Oh, okay, we're getting some right answers here. Joey Stormberg says the correct answer is mana meter.
Yep, I'm seeing a lot of mana meters. You guys know your stuff. Seeing some orbs, seeing some avarices, but it is in fact mana meter. Cool. And one fun fact about Wu Jin-chul that I thought was really cool. I don't know if you guys are a fan, but I am. ProZD. He is actually the voice of Wu Jin-chul. So when I logged in and started playing the game for the first time, I was like, this voice sounds familiar. Just much like how Molly said someone recognized her. I was like, this voice sounds familiar. So I just wanted to point that out. Thought it was super fun. Super cool. Hey, system.
Hey,
How about we move on from this trivia question and go into the next battlefield of time?
let's do it.
Cool. Alrighty here. So, alrighty. So
Oh
the
my
next
God.
first boss in the next season will be the Hobgoblin Leader.
He looks really good.
Before we get into that a little bit more, I wanted to ask you guys, how far have you guys gotten, or like what rank was your best, and how have you been doing in your Battlefield of Times? I'll start with myself. I'm actually really proud of myself in my personal account. I think I'm around level 63, 64. I wanted to get that authentic experience and not just, dev builds. So I actually got top 10 3 times, and I was very proud of that, and I think I got like 20th the 4th time. But yeah.
Let's see in the chat. We have some people who ranked first in their area. Someone said, Sam said rank 27. Francisco said
D.
rank
Holland, thank you so much
23.
for the kind words. I'm happy that I'm able to help you
Yeah, all
out.
these look very impressive system. I think it's maybe because they
characters
watched
would've
the
died
first
first
live
blow.
stream, perhaps.
They got some tips and tricks.
Just out of 2 games ago, I
Learned a
only have
little bit.
Libora,
No,
Wood,
looks
Still, and
like
Plum.
you guys are
Should I go
killing
for
it out
the
there.
new
Top 3,
update?
top
Because I
15.
have 70 black cards.
First, yeah. I mean, even rank 24, I think, is something to be
Emma?
really, really proud of, in my
Emma for
opinion.
sure.
Like, if you can crank that,
And
top
more
50,
plums. Leave the plum
I
on
think you're
there.
doing a really good job. Alrighty, so let's move on to the next step about the Hobgoblin Leader boss. And so, I have developed a little bit of a strategy for this. I know a lot of you guys say that Hobgoblin Leader is one of the most painful
Well, definitely
bosses
some
to
people
challenge.
people in the chat saying no.
Not the Hobgoblin Leader. Yeah, he's one of the most painful things to do in gates, because sometimes you can't really auto him because your auto will not kill the bomb, and then you will just end up losing your entire cast. So, but I actually think this is a quite interesting way to do this. So this is the strategy I've come up with in like the day that I've had this, and so I've been doing some Libora, some Silvermane Bic, and then get this SR Huangdong Sik for the break. Big fan of these guys.
You can trust me.
And then let's make sure I have the correct skills in here. Always get that.
People
attribute
auto
advantage
this
for the
game?
easier
What?
break.
Yeah, I auto sometimes.
Haven't done this since probably like 3 hours ago, so let's see if I remember.
But
There's been a lot
it's
of stuff in
very
between
hit or
that.
miss.
And it's not perfect.
Very
I really
hit or
want to
miss.
see what you guys come up with. But let's see what I can do. As you can see, my best time so far is 112, so I'm going to try to hit that. But let's see how it goes.
People
We
lazy.
believe
Yeah.
in you.
Well, some
So
of
I'm
it
spamming
too is,
Shift and Z, so
I'll let it
right
auto,
here it
like,
doesn't really matter because I'm going to wait for a tank to
my
hopefully
gates
kill
or
all the
stuff like
mobs
that.
like that.
while I'm like
Minus 3, that's really
multitasking.
good.
So
Oh, I did not
that's-
get the perfect
That's the only
dodge
reason
in here.
auto
That's
is even
bad.
useful. Is to
Okay.
multitask.
Nope. I'm missing all of my perfect dodges. But that's okay. Alright, and then I'm going to use this over here so that I can get
Sometimes I try to auto the gem stages and it sucks on that. Then I have to
use
wind
all
up
the
playing
damage from that. It's a little too late for that. And then let's just use both these. Okay. Good. Not too bad, but not clean at all. And so now for the Hobgoblin Leader. Gonna try to break him as soon as I can. Hopefully he's doing something nice, and there we go. Okay, still got it anyways. In 2 rotations, I'm hoping to get the break. Okay.
Chat, let's hype up Prism.
Okay. You know what? We might try this a second time, just so I can actually showcase it properly. You know what? We're going to do a hold retry here. Don't be afraid to do that. These runs, if you're trying to optimize them, take that long. I want to put my best foot forward for you guys. That was a little embarrassing. Okay, let's try to see you get a perfect dodge. Yep, okay, we're good here. Okay, so this is a lot more like I've been trying to do. Then I'm going to use this skill. Who cares if I get hit? Nice. Okay, -5. There we go. I feel like it takes me a little bit to warm up, even though I've been playing for the last like 5 hours.
Prism, I have a chat question for you. If
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
go for
time. Let's see.
Oh,
Jay
yeah.
Cortez asks, any weapon recommendations for a noob?
For a noob?
Yeah.
I would say my recommendation is basically try them out and see which one is your favorite. Like, that might be a scapegoat answer. A lot of the SRs are very good. I know a lot of people are big proponents of Westwind. If you've been able to get that one, people love their Westwind, so I'd highly recommend that.
Some players say the plume sword.
The plum sword.
Plum sword.
That is Very good. And so I think with here, we might be able to beat it before the bomb even comes out. New record barely. Okay, wasn't super clean. But got it. I think that's a very respectable time. So I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with in the first season, because I guarantee you it's going to be better than what I got right here. But yeah, so, oh yeah, Scythe. I see someone in the chat saying Scythe A1. That is also, yes, Scythe is one of the best weapons for newbies because you get those for free, which is really great.
Good job. Good job on the run.
Thank you. Second time's the charm, right? Anyways, let's move on to the last piece of trivia. Cool. Which hunter uses the following exclusive weapon? So this one I'm expecting you guys to get pretty quickly. It's our favorite French lady. Well, at least actually maybe not favorite. There's a lot of them now. Wow, I see it. Do you see it?
Yep.
System?
Everyone's getting it correct.
Not even hesitation.
Nope.
The first one was right. The second one was right. The third one was right.
The chat exploded.
We're getting a lot of, and you guys are all correct. It is Emma Laurent. I really like saying it that way. I'm not actually French, but
Shout out to Emma. Everyone in the chat likes Emma.
but yeah, Emma, tell me also in the chat what exclusive weapons that you guys have been really going for, and which ones you recommend everyone else try to go for. But while we wait for that, it is actually time to bring you guys some pain. That's right, it is time to showcase one of our many amazing Partner Creator Plus creators. For those who don't know, the Partner Creator Plus program is our way to show support and appreciation in the form of revenue share and community codes to many amazing content creators in our community. This week we are highlighting Painblade. He restreamed our last live stream, and I'm pretty sure he is streaming this one too. So hi Pain in chat, if you're there. Hope you guys are saying something's nice. But yeah, shout out to Painblade, who always shares a wide range of guides to help the community.
Sure.
From tier lists to deep dives into specific characters to update analysis, this creator has you covered. He puts his community first, and it shows. I know I have learned a lot from watching his content because of the insane depth he goes into. Like, you guys can't even imagine. We appreciate your content, Pain, and I'm excited to keep watching you.
Shout out to Painblade, and if anyone in the chat is a fan, show some love.
Yeah, can we get some W's in the chat for Painblade? But yeah, be sure to check out Pain's channel and support him or the many other amazing content creators in the program. Cool. Also, moving on, did you know that Solo Leveling Arise has a web shop? So,
but they're
if you
both
go
good,
here
by the
from
way,
the main
Patsy.
website,
They're both super
you can
good.
click here to discount web shop.
But Cha, in my
And
opinion, is the
voila.
best character in the game.
We have a web shop. Surprise. Hunters can get 10% of
You
their
could maybe make an
purchases
argument
back
for
as Rise
fully
points that can be
advanced
used in the web
Alicia,
shop.
but Cha for sure.
Also, if you have noticed in your mail, we do give out discount codes that can be used in the web shop. So if you're planning on making a purchase, please be sure to check out the web shop to get more bang for your buck here. So let's a little scroll. Spend responsibly. Love Alicia's costume. Love
One day,
Chahin's
Sam.
costume. There's some good stuff on
One
here.
day.
You might as well get a little bit more. If you are gonna spend, you might as well get a little bit more for it. Alrighty. Last but not least, it is time for the moment you guys have all been waiting for.
Dun dun dun.
The last coupon code. For hunters playing on PC or Android devices, the coupon can be claimed through option, account settings, and redeem code button in the game client. And for hunters playing on iOS devices, please visit the coupon registration page on our forum. And the final coupon code is Sharpstream. Again, over my face. Voila. This is what you guys came for, a lot of you. Sharpstream.
Jeeprin.
Second code. Like Molly said, please note that this coupon code is valid until tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific time. So make sure to redeem this coupon code as soon as possible. We want to really thank you for joining us in this live stream. All right, that about wraps up the second episode of the Sharp live stream. Once again, thank you to Molly Zhang for joining us on the stream. And a big thank you for everyone in the chat keeping us company.
Thank you, everybody. We really enjoyed this. This is your system shutting down.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay sharp and level up.
my friend Barry. Let's make today great!
She looks really cool, though. I'm really excited about her. I think she could be really strong. You know, the thing is, I was saying that for Cerberus, you didn't really need her if you had a Alicia. But you may just well need this chick for that damn Vulcan fight. Because, god damn, that was insane. But I need to see her support skill. I need to see it. That's what determines if you need her there or not.
Barry is ready to go! A big catch!
All right, guys, that was the conclusion of the stream. We got 2 codes, Sharp Stream. We also got Molly MEILIN, right? Molly MEILIN. So Sharp Stream and Molly MEILIN. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to dip and get some food. I'm hungry, but the stream will stay up, so obviously you can check it out. Thank you guys, and I will see you all next time. Peace.